Let's go!
Good morning! Today is day 2 in Kyoto. But first things first. Had some coffee and now we are heading to Fushimi Inari. You know in movies those red vermilion colored gates that you see. So we're going to see that. It's one of the most famous places and a couple of other things. So looking forward to our day.
Let's go!
Dating back from the 6th century, Fushimi Inari is the most important of several thousands of shrines dedicated to the Shinto god of rice. At the bottom of the shrine you can see message boards with prayers or wishes or desires that people have. Foxes in the Shinto culture are thought to be Inari's messengers, resulting in many fox statues across the shrine grounds. There's a lot of people here, however, nonetheless, it is beautiful. Each of these gates actually represent a wish that a business or a person has made, and they bought this and put it here as their wish to God. And while I personally am not in the Shinto religion, the history and the culture itself the history and culture itself is fascinating, and just the contrast of color against the green is really beautiful to see. So on the back of each of these tori are actually the name of the person who bought this, and I think on the other side is the wish that they had. And these are quite expensive. They range from $1,000 to several $1,000s per gate. The lookout point, and the prices are getting incrementally higher. At the lower place it was 180 yen, 180. Now it's 220 and 220 because I know we're desperate. We didn't make it all the way to the top. Almost there. We're heading down now to get some lunch. It's very beautiful. Not disappointed. You know how on Instagram or the internet it looks like these just magnificent isolated places and it's just you by yourself. To get that, you can get it if you want to get some really nice shots. You just have to go further up to the top. Most people get tired at halfway. We didn't even go all the way to the top and we were able to get some nice shots. And also another thing you could do is just make a friend. Like we saw some couples taking pictures, so we took pictures of them and then they took pictures of us. So just ask somebody, hey, can you grab a couple shots of me, and then exchange a favor. So now we're off to look for some lunch.
京都2番。オッケー。
2番のお好み焼きです。
2番のお好み焼き。
大丈夫です。
美味しいで。美味しいで。
美味しそう。
うまいよ。
お願いします。
ネギオッケー？
ネギ OK。
ボニート？
OK。
これでも後で持ってあげて。
はい、ありがとうございました。So we're on our way now to Kyomizudera. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Kyomizudera. What does Kyomizudera mean? Kyomi is pure water.
Pure water temple.
Pure water temple. We're just gonna not talk about the fact that my husband left me on the bus.
Sta molestando?
Yes, I'm molestando.
May richiata.
You did not. I look up
like this.
and you're
I wake up like this.
I look up and you're saying bye. Anyways, travel buddies for life. So here we are at the Kyomizudera temple in the Kyoto prefecture. This is a Buddhist temple. The meaning of this temple actually means the pure water temple. Kyomizu, Kyo means pure, Mizu means water, and Dera means temple. So this means the pure water temple. This was based off of the fact that through this property is a natural flowing waterfall. So people believe in this water, they wash their hands in it, they drink from it in the hopes that it will give them their wishes. A fun fact is that this temple was built in the 700 and 800 year period. However, in this temple, when it was originally built, not one nail was used. Have you ever heard the phrase in English, take the jump or take the plunge? This possibly came from a tradition in the Edo period. If you look over there, it's under construction right now, but that is a 6-story temple. And there was a belief in the Edo period that if you jump from the 6th floor and survive that jump, that your wish would be granted. So, more than 200 people jumped from that 6th story, and actually from those people, 85% survived. However, in the 1800s, that was prohibited, that you can no longer jump. However, if you've ever heard that phrase, take the jump or take the leap, it possibly came from that tradition in the Edo period that jump, take the jump. That it's a fusion, not just of Buddhism, but also of Shinto culture. Where we were at before was Shinto, and this is a Buddhist temple. However, Japan is a result of a fusion of these two cultures and such rich, beautiful history. So, I want to show you some more of this temple. It's beautiful, the architecture. So that was awesome! Now we're walking through old Kyoto. So it's Kyoto, but the ancient part of the city, what's it called? Gion. So these are just narrow streets that have been around for many, many years, and you can kind of feel the history here. So let's take a look. Old Kyoto. Gion. So this is a street full of restaurants, and I was asking my husband, why is it so quiet? He said they have left lamps on each one, but only the ones that have a lamp turned on means that it's open. So if you look, many of these don't have the light turned on. I have no words to express how happy I am to have been here. As a young girl, I remember learning about the Japanese culture and reading about it, but I never imagined that I'd be here and be able to share this with my husband. And it's really fascinating to me that the most beautiful things are actually two distinct religions and cultures, the Shinto and Buddhism culture. However, now in modern day Japan, it's something that has been fusioned together, and I really enjoy learning about the history and interesting facts about where these buildings came from, or little tidbits. And it's so nice to see that people from all over the world have come here to see something so beautiful, and it's something that we can share together. So really grateful to have been there, and I think I'd like to end this video here with that thought, that unity. Each different thing can be beautiful in its own way, and we can enjoy it in its own way. So really grateful to have been here, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.